Oh, good afternoon. How are we doing? First off, Kev's probably not going to join. He's got a bit of an upset stomach, so he's probably not going to join. But what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and maybe build some bridges. There is a few things that need doing. So we are going to try and do them. First off, we're going to try and travel to a bridge that needs repairing and try and do that. And there's one there as well. How we doing, Jers? Good afternoon. Kev, afternoon. How we doing? Like I was saying, guys, Kev probably isn't going to join us. But you never know. He might join, but not join chat. So we're going to try and activate this way of the water and see if we can do that. And we're going to try and activate East Bridge and see if we can do that. And that way we might be able to get to the rest of the towers. I don't know whether this is a way across either. No go today? Okay, no worries. So yeah, we're gonna have a go at that. So we're gonna come out of the where's my thing? Okay, that's over there. So okay, let's get in that. And let's recover. And go back out. Like I say, we're gonna follow the road. Go to the East Bridge, see what that requires. Come back, go the way of the water, see what that requires. And yeah, then we'll try and get on with kind of what we need to do. So guys, this is Mexico. We have spent about 20 minutes on this map the last time we played SnowRunner. It looks like it's going to be another really, really picturesque map. And I mean really picturesque map. Alright, I think what I might do is go up this, I think it's this dirt road here. There it is. See a bit about this way of the water, and then we'll come back and go to that other bridge and see what that needs. Again, guys, as always with a SnowRunner map, you want to get bridges and roadblocks open as quickly as possible. You will just make your life very, very easy in comparison to trying to drive around them all the time. So yeah, we're just going to drive down here and see if we can get this active. We'll see what it needs to be active. So that just, does that just require me visiting the sawmill? That would be incredibly easy if that was a thing. Oh, the sawmill's way over there. Holy crap. That's probably going to take some time to get over there. I don't see myself getting over there anytime soon. Jim, how are we doing? So let's go see what the big bridge needs, and then we'll make a decision on what we're doing. Like I say, I at least want to get one of these crossings done today. I'm not sure how long the mission's going to be on this map because I've not done any yet. All I've really done is tried to get to a few towers on the map last time we were on it. But like I say, it looks like it's going to be a really, really picturesque map. So anytime we're up somewhere and we can show you the terrain and stuff, I'm certainly going to do that. Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate. Not too bad. I say not too bad. I woke up today and my back was in a spasm. So if I suddenly block the camera off and I'm gone for like 5 minutes, I've just gone for a little walk around, but I'll try and let you know if that's going to happen. It's the only way to really calm it down without like taking some major drugs. And when I say major drugs, I mean codeine. Be alright back, driver update? Oh, also guys, the next time I play ETS on stream, I've also found a mod. Some of you may be interested, some of you may not. I've also found I found a mod that activates your infotainment systems. And you can see your Spotify or Simulator Radio app or TSFM radio app in your infotainment system. Now, it's going to require you at least to be playing the game on high or ultra for you to be able to see it good and activate this mod properly. But like I say, I mean, I don't use my infotainment system. Why? Because I use the normal in-game GPS thing as my GPS, always have done. And the reason being, it's easy to see and easier to read than the normal infotainment system, unless you've got one of these next-gen scannies where the infotainment system is massive. And then, of course, the GPS system is nice and easy to read. Right, so we're nearing the bridge. And then this will probably be the first one we do, to be honest. Cargo management. Okay, so spare parts and planks. 2 spare parts and planks. Oh, this is going to be one of them which we have to just try and grab shit. Okay. Yeah, it's just going to be one where we're going to have to find shit. So what's on this side of the water? Garage. Ooh. I don't think there's a lot on this side. I think we're going to... What? Oh, up here at the factory. Maybe. Okay, I'm hoping the factory has something then. But I want planks and vehicle spare parts, is it? Hold the line. And service spare parts. Planks and service spare parts. Factory. It has none of them. Okay. We are going to have to find another way round to there then. Consumables. Yeah, we're going to have to open this up a little bit. East Bridge. Oh, that's the one, East Bridge. Yeah. Anything that looks like a thing in there? So I'm looking for... Oh, after the rain. That looks like it could be a thing. Back up, take a right. I'm just looking for places that could be factories, and maybe they can be opened and shit. So we're going to take a right up here in a second and see if this turns into a factory, or maybe there's houses that can be broke down into plank rooms and stuff like that. I mean, right there looks like it could be a thing. What's this in here? Right where I'm at. Oh, that's the solar hub. Okay. What's in this? What's in the solar hub? I mean, I can have a look quickly. Solar panels. Okay, so that's all that's got in there. Okay, that's in there. Come on. Oh, there's something there, right there. What's that? What's in there? High sky. Oh, that's probably just a mission. Okay. Forget about that for a minute. But this here looks like it could be something here. What I'm going to do is get to the task and then see what the task says about what it opens. So we're going to... Oh, no, hang on. We're going to accept that, start tracking, visit flooded town. Okay, that's just around the corner. And while I'm there, I could get high sky. Deliver to the loading platform. Let's grab this while we're here. There we go. Apparently we've got to get 2 lots of garbage. Oh fuck, it's big fuckers too. Okay. What does it open? That's the thing. It doesn't open anything. We've got to deliver that to that. Can we deliver that to that? That's the thing. Can we? Oh, well, unless we can get across here. Unless we can get across there. I don't see us getting there. Okay, let's try the other one. Where the water, high sky. What's that? 2 service spare parts from the service center, and that thing to the lighthouse as well. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to try and get over there with the trailer. Some investigation. Oh, fuck, loads, mate. Loads and loads and loads and loads and loads. By the looks of it, absolutely fucking tons. Because it looks like all the factories we need to grab stuff out of are right away the other fucking side of the map. So we're going to use this as kind of like a where the fuck is everything kind of a deal. Runner. Unlock that while we're there. Runner. That looks like it could be something as well once it's unlocked. And we'll discover whether we can get actually across there with the fucking trailer. If we can't, then I don't know. I really don't know what to do if we can't do that. I'm hoping it's a thing, but you never know. Not that I want to be doing that one now. I mean, hopefully we can get across there. If we can get across there, what it means is we can open up the towers. I mean, if we can open up the towers, it means we can maybe see a bit more and get a few of these places open. Also, what I've done, guys, the other day is I put the screen up if anybody does the tip thing on Streamlabs. Not Streamlabs, Streamloops. I put that one into the stream as well now. Because otherwise I wouldn't know. So yeah, let's see if we can get this thing across the other side. Hopefully we can. If not, then yeah, I don't know. Well, it just have to see how deep. If we can get to the crossing, just to see how deep it is, and if it's not too deep, we might better go across with this. If it's kind of deep-ish, we'll have to see whether we can get across with a truck. Which in a way will help this trailer, because it means we can attach it. Instead of being dragged by the tow rope. Right, so we got a little scout fuel trailer here. I think we're going that way as well. Yeah, lots of investigation being needed. We're gonna have to waste a lot of time, I feel, just to see where shit is. And literally, it's just to see where shit is, because at the moment I've got no idea where service spare parts are or anything. All I know is that, you know, I've got this trailer, and I'm heading towards the Southern Lighthouse, which needs service spare parts first, and hopefully these are service spare parts in the trailer. And you never know, it might give us the trailer afterwards, which should, you know, money. But yeah, it's just a thing. But hey guys, hey, how's it going? Don't forget, you guys on the red side, please make sure you subscribe, thumbs up, and all the jazz over there. It really does make a difference. And I've lost the fucking cargo. Never mind, we'll continue on. We'll continue on. I can do nothing about it at the moment. I can do nothing about losing the cargo, so if I can do nothing about it, just carry on regardless, innit? I mean, I got to come that way anyway, so, you know, if I've got to come over with a truck and do it, then obviously, you know, it's a thing. At least I know where A, where I'm going, B, where all the good bits is and shit like that. Oh, that's deep. I mean, we're moving, but that's deep. Oh, come on, D. Just get on your fucking wheels. There we go. No, okay. Come on, tip over a little bit more. There we go. Right. Here's the tester. How deep is this? It's pretty deep. It's pretty deep. It looks like we're going to make it. So it goes deep for a little tiny bit. Okay? Okay. So we can get across that. Not a problem. I say not a problem. I mean a little bit damaged, but we can get across. So we're just going to pull this until the fuel runs out. When the fuel runs out, we'll jump into a truck and come back across and pick those two things up, and then grab this as well. And yeah, I mean, at the moment we're just testy-feely and everything. I mean, we still got like 100 litres on the roof, which we can use if we're anywhere close. So there's the bridge that we were looking for the thing. Okay. We're going to get back up on the road now. Right, okay. So where we're going is over there. The service spare parts pickup is over there. I just want to see where. So the drop us over that way. Okay, so we should have gone up there. And just follow that round. Having fun? Just started looking around, mate. Just started looking around, looking for stuff. You know, thought we'd bring this trailer along. It had some stuff in it that's fell out, but you know, we're just trying to figure shit out. It's, you know, it's all right for people that have been on it going, oh yeah, you just see that, the other. You know, I'd like to look at it and figure it out for me fucking self. You know, as far as where's this, where's that, and stuff. That way I remember where it is, and then later on when I need wherever I got, or whatever I need, wherever I gotta go get, it's kind of automatic and I just go grab it. But again, it's a very beautiful map. And yeah, it's gonna take a minute or two to get around it. I can see that for definite. Come on. Sometimes putting it in the low gear works, sometimes it don't, or sometimes it depends on the vehicle as well. This one, it appears to be working. But yeah, we're having fun, mate. We're having fun. As always, the door's open if you want to come in and give us a hand. No Kev today. Kev's not feeling very well. I mean, they definitely haven't sacrificed the parrots animation for graphical quality. That's definitely not a thing. Right. Yep, still keep going around. And we'll drop this off right where we're supposed to be dropping off. Like I say, we've got like I don't know what it is. It's kind of 2 bridges marked for repair, but everything that needs to be repaired is on a fucking island. So we're having to maybe work our way round to those points. At the moment, we're just trying to work things out, see where everything is. I mean, we've not completed the towers yet, so you know that's still a thing. I mean, I think even if I could complete the towers today, that would be a thing. Come on. Get a bit of wiggle involved there. Lots of really mucky spots on this map already. But just trying to feel them out. See where the good spots are. And there will be good spots to the mucky bits. There will be good spots and bad spots. Right, keep going to where we're going. Like I say, we need to pick up a lorry and come back across and pick up those 2 service spare parts and bring them across. Oh, look at that ferry port. Obviously a pickup point for service spare parts down there, but we did drop off 2 on the way, so, or the 2 dropped off of the trailer on the way, so, you know, we just will pick them up and bring them across on the way. Okay, so we're just going to leave this in there. Of course, we'll grab the tower while we're here. That'll open up quite a bit on this particular piece. And we should be able to see where shit is. There we go. Open it up. Bit of port. Another kind of port water area. And there we go. We've also got another factory there. Pipes. Whether that is pipes or not. And it looks like before we even get into that port, probably going to have to open up the work site here. And there's a bridge to repair as well, by the looks of it, at some point. If not, we're going to have to drive around here where we've been, and then down this way and in. Right. Cover that. Let's get the truck out. Right, okay. Brex is already going that way. I don't know what Brex is doing. Yeah, so I dropped the service spare parts there. I don't know whether that's what you're doing, Brex, or that's what I'm going to kind of do. The only thing that might hamper me on this with this truck is the water crossing, maybe. Everything else should be fine, I would have thought. So it's I think it's 2 service spare parts, 3 planks to open that bridge, mate. Okay, I can take a shortcut down here. So it's a little left, a little right. And to the end, and then it's a little wiggle, go back the other way. And then it's just a case of finding my way into the same lane maze as I was in to pick up those 2 service spare parts and take them exactly where I was. In a way, what I hope doesn't happen is it gives me the trailer. That would be a nightmare. If it gives me the trailer, see, then I'm kind of obligated to bring it all the way fucking back again, which, like, I don't want to do. When the wife's up to it, I still need to take my big headset up to back up the curries. There's nothing really wrong with them. It's just that a bit of plastic's chipped its way off, and because it's still under warranty guarantee, I'm taking them back. I'm just hoping they've got a replacement pack. Lone Wolf Logistics, how's it going? I'm alright, mate. How are you? Doing good. This looks like a beast. So we're in the new map. This is the new DLC map, Mexico. We're using the MacDon, which is a paid-for truck, paid-for DLC truck. I rate it as one of the best in the game, along with the Atom, which is another paid-for truck. Between the two of them, they can basically do any job you want to be doing with them. But it is kind of pay to play, if you feel that way. There is other trucks in the game that will do the same thing, although obviously they're slightly different. Right, this is what I've come for. I really must differentiate the buttons and stuff between SnowRunner and Roadcraft. I'm still trying to use SnowRunner buttons on Roadcraft and vice versa. I've just started a no mod playthrough. Nice. To be honest, I don't play with mods anyway, so yeah. For me, not using mods is the only way to play this game. The only way anybody should be playing this game. I feel that using a mod, certainly one that exaggerates the usefulness of the truck, you take something away from the player. So I don't use them. All right. Bouncy afternoon, lady. How we doing? Now, some of you are going to go, yeah, I agree, and some people are going to go, I disagree. Because I know there are mods out there that aesthetically make it more difficult. That's a definite thing out of it. But I know there's a lot of mods out there that really do make it fucking easier for you. For everybody, and it's those mods that I'm on about that I don't want to play with. Good here, just woke up after a nap. Nice. Because of the low nose on this thing, it just wouldn't let me over the fucking little gully there. In fact, it's still being a pain in the ass. And a lot of it is because the fucking truck won't turn. There we go. Get around there. There we go. Don't fucking start this shit, you stupid truck. If you're wondering what I'm on about, start this shit. Basically, because it's so low to the ground, it hugs onto some shit and just spins you around and don't allow you to go where you want to fucking go. Go on, it's how we doing?
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Yeah, I will do in a sec.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Please don't do that too much. I don't want to turn into a toilet stream. And in that way, not being very enjoyable for the rest of you. Right, come on, up you go. Up you go. If the Tuz can get up here, then you can fucking get up here. There we go. So guys, this is Mexico. It's the new DLC map that dropped about, I don't know, a month ago. We had a little experience on here the last time we played SnowRunner, which was last Monday. We didn't do anything at all, really. We just had a quick look around, did a few of the towers that were close by. And yeah, generally just had a little scoot around. It is a very beautiful map, no doubt about it. It is a very beautiful map. Doing a little bit today, it's going to take a while to do shit. Same as any of the later maps nowadays. You know, any of the later maps have this very new-ish, harder terrain to get around, and yeah, it's going to be tricky. So vehicle choice is going to be key. So it's not going to be one where you can just go, oh, just pick this because I've not used it in a while. You're going to have to pick trucks you trust to get through the terrain that you need to get through. Hey, 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 guys. That's red and purple sides. Good afternoon, how are we doing? Remember, guys, tomorrow morning will be an early stream. The new Merc is quite a nice truck. I've not got them. To be honest, the last few DLCs to do with new trucks and stuff, I've had a quick go in all of them, and there's not many of them I actually like. Why? Because, I don't know, different bits and bobs, you know, I like a truck that can basically do anything, go anywhere, la 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 la, and has plenty of choice of what I can put on the back. And literally that's my sort of truck. I literally like stuff that I can stick anything I want on the back and can go anywhere. All these trucks that are just one-horse ponies, I tend not to use that much. And I mean really not use that much. And I stuck my nose in the dirt again. I might have to come up from that other way. Yes, Sam. I have to come up from that way. Just so that I'm not coming up over the hump. Don't forget, guys, while you're over on the red side, don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up and chat in the chats and just get me seen a bit better to the algorithm. Anything they do with it really makes a difference. I'm a DLC junkie. It fits in the game. I really enjoy it. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, most of the DLCs I have got for this game, and I've got quite a few of them, have been bought by you guys. I'll try them out. I'll see what they're like and this and that and the other after you guys have bought it for me. But yeah, if it's not got the functionality, to me it's a waste of money. So, and I'll tell you it's a waste of money. Why? Because I don't want you guys, if you're short of a penny, buying stuff you're not going to need. I mean, literally not going to need. There's many DLC trucks that have come out during the course of the game you really don't need. So, you know, it's a waste of money in my eyes. But if you're one of these that likes to use, I don't know, underpowered trucks or not trucks that are not really supposed to be used on off-road, like the road trucks and stuff, and you like the struggle, then yeah, you're probably going to like some of the DLC trucks. Otherwise, you're not. It's kind of really that simple. You know, it's kind of like in a lot of games where, I don't know, simple game, you know, Euro Truck. You know, if you're used to the power of a big Scania or big Volvo, and all of a sudden say I stick you in a freaking Renault Magnum with a 200 horsepower engine to do the same job, you're not going to enjoy it. You're going to go, what's this shit, aren't you? Thank you for the like on YouTube. Appreciate you. And I've tried other people's setups. I mean, Brax will tell you, he was using a truck a few months ago and he went, try this setup. And he told me exactly what he had on his truck. And for him, he was powering about the map that we were on and he was having a good time with it and shit. Wasn't for me. I couldn't make it work for me. So, you know, even using somebody else's setup for a truck, I couldn't make it work for me. And that's the way that the game goes. You got that thousands of hours and you take, yeah, same here, mate. Same here. I'll use shit trucks. I'll use good trucks. I don't give a shit. I really don't care. I've even used a 300 HP truck to pull a train, and I don't mean little train. I mean the big train, the Vossel, whatever it is, G50 or whatever it's called. Yeah, very bad at going uphill, but I pulled the fucking thing for 400 miles. So to say it can't be done, I know it can be done. So I actually did it to prove that a shit truck could pull a train. There was no time frame given on how quick I had to be to the destination, so you know, it took me about an hour to do 400 miles with the train. Every little uphill was an absolute struggle. Luckily, I was using manual gearing with I think it was a 16 speed, and just took me time. Just literally took my time. I mean, I don't think I came out of like on an uphill. I don't think I came out of like third gear. That's how bad it was. 16 gears, and I was like using only like 3. Yay, that one disappeared. Okay, so that's that one done. Did that do anything for us? As in, back this way. No. This is the one I really want to open. I really want to open either Riverbank or East Bridge. The trouble is, the things for East Bridge aren't on this side of the map. And I've just hit my steering wheel and it's fucked up. So what we'll do is we'll just turn the motor off. Bye, motor. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I really want to do, but we need service spare parts and wooden planks for it. I don't know where to get either. But while we're here, oh no, Brex is there. Where are we? Oh, there's some planks there. 3 lots of planks. That's miles away from me, though. Where am I at the moment? Hello, where am I? Where am I to? I'm over here. Okay. Can we get to this tower here while we're out and about? We need to make our way over to here, probably, to come round. What's that? So there's one there. There's a tunnel entrance there. Tunnel entrance there. Brex is right near a tower. Brex is right near a tower up here. Right, let's see if we can. Because I'm sat here wasting fuel. So let's see if we can get back down. Tempted just to try and get down here and around, just for quickness. Just for quickness to see if I can get down around. Boo, boo. While I've got a little bit of extra fuel, I like to just explore, especially if I'm on a brand new map. This is not going well. There we go. That's better. Right, we did see a way out over here. If I could get on this road here, come round here, and getting you around there. I don't know where it goes, but like I say, it's just trying to work our way over to that other thing if we can, so we can get this map kind of open as far as the radar, and you can see where we're going. Probably should have just went over the wall. Might have been an easier one. Oh, generator trailer. Well, that's a bit weird. It didn't tell me that I found it. That's what I say, it's a bit weird. So we know here, from looking at the thing, the port has service spare parts. And that's what's needed over there. Trouble is, it's getting them there. That's the downside now, it's getting them there. Because I don't think we're getting through that. We'll just see what's up at Pipes, just to explore that. What else is here? That's the thing. What else is here? Let's see. Empty containers. Oh. Extended cabin. Service spare parts. Oh, only 2 service spare parts. Okay. Okay, so if we bring out the service spare parts, that's enough service spare parts to do the bridge. It's just got nothing else. Okay, let's take them with us. Let's take them with us, and if we can get them to the bridge, we can get them to the bridge. GG's, mate. I think there's like one watchtower to go, I think. Maybe. There we go, we're up the hill again. There we are, looking over. Nice. Oh, there's a truck here. Is that a truck I can use? The billet. Oh, I bet that's part of a mission. The hip billet. I want to see what's over here. Oh. Medium pipes, okay. Okay, past the billet and out the back. What's that there? I don't know. Let's go and unlock that. We gotta go down there, but let's go unlock this. Hopefully it won't take too much to get there and back, but this is super close. Why the fuck not? Oh, it's a thingamajig. Okay, that was a waste of fucking space because I don't do them. I mean, really, that was a waste of space. Mission to clean. Okay. 2 seconds. There's nothing there now. No, nothing there, mate. Unless you've. That's what you're doing. Okay, I'm just going the low road. I just hope I can get through that broken road to get back to the bridge to drop these off. Yeah, perhaps all my missions are active that I can activate, if that's what you're asking. Memware, how we doing, brother?
Hope you have an amazing and blessed day.
Okay, can we get across here without it crumbling? Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Apparently you were hanging. That's why you couldn't do the morning stream the other day. Oh, no. Oh, stop there, stop the fuck there. No, 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 no. Fuck, fuck, fuck. That is a big fuck. Okay. Maybe I could have gone down there and up there. I don't know. Just lack of sleep? Yeah, yeah, no worries. Well, it looks like we're recovering. We didn't really get them anywhere either. We're nearly there. We're fucking nearly there. That's the shitty thing about it. So we're going to have to go all that way again. Except don't turn up there. I'm just going to... Oh, well, don't turn up there. I mean, just go straight... Oh, here's what it is. One thing I do want to do is recover gearbox. Right, let's do it again. So as I'm aware, mate, your package is at your local depot. It's took a fucking while to get there, but yeah, it's there. No worries. The long fucking way to go just to pick up those fucking boxes, I can tell you. And 3 of them planks over near Brax could do with being put over at this bridge that I'm trying to fix. I mean, we should be a little bit better for fuel now that I took the like extreme off-road gearbox off. But you notice how I'm using the sides now to get through rather than just ploughing on through. That's a different kind of part of the difference between the two gearboxes. Yeah, it uses a bit more fuel, but it's kind of, I don't know, fucking unstoppable, really. So, like I say, I prefer to accept the little amount of fuel usage extra for being able to get through anywhere I want. And according to the write-up, and Brax will tell you, this thing's supposed to use with the superfine gearbox about 25% extra fuel. I've never seen it. Not 25% extra. It might use maybe 5% extra in reality. But go through anything. Literally, this, I mean, the gearbox that I've got in now will not push as hard in the swamps or in mucky stuff. You know, whereas before I didn't use a low range gearbox to go through this next bit, I might have to now. We'll see. You see how we're slowing right down? And it's having to think about whether it wants to get through it or not. Whereas the other one was just plow through. And we'll sort it out later. One thing I wish this truck did have a little bit is the ability to raise its nose up when going steady. So say the advanced, what's it called? Advanced suspension. And maybe only have it to be able to use when you're in low drive. I feel that wouldn't be so much of an OP feature. Game crashed, You've been having a lot of that lately while playing this with me. But saying that, guys, it's just SnowRunner. Sometimes it's just a bit fickle. Sometimes it's alright. And that's just SnowRunner. It's been like it for years and years and years. Like, I mean, I've talked about this before. When I used to be on console, and when I say console, I mean PlayStation. Even playing with other people on PlayStation used to be a bit of a fickle state of affairs. And when I say fickle state of affairs, you might play for 20 minutes and the game will crash. Or everybody will lose their connection, or something like that. And it was just an absolute fucking pain. Did we moan about it? Of course we did. Did we let it or what we were doing? No, we didn't. We just fucking, you know, if the people couldn't get back in, we just restarted the whole game ourselves because we were hosting and then carried on. It was no big issue. And we do the same now if anything happens. And like, you know, if Brax couldn't get back in now, I'd restart my game. Like totally restart my game and it'll be fine again for a little while. Or it might be fine for the whole game. It was just one of them things, you know, you kind of restarted it and threw all the cards up in the air and they landed where they were landed. It's just SnowRunner. And you either deal with it in two ways. You either deal with it and you don't let it affect what you're doing, or you turn the game off and never play it again. Because I can guarantee you this, because they've got other games coming out now, they'll never fix it. And when I say they'll never fix it, they'll never make an effort to fix it. Because they don't feel the need to. You know, they've got so many other games that are out and quite popular at the moment. I mean, don't get me wrong, SnowRunner's still popular, but they've barely fixed the problems that the game's had since it started being played. You know, we've always had a water kind of fuel glitch in the game, and sometimes it still rears its head. We still get the glitch where in multiplayer sometimes when you try and deliver stuff, even if you're cracking the job, it sort of don't let you do it. I mean, sometimes what you can do is just go to the other map. But we've not got the other map open yet, but sometimes that can be a thing where you just fast travel to the other map, and when you fast travel back again, everything's working. But like I say, it's just SnowRunner. And like I say, you either deal with it or you switch it off and don't play it. Now, because I'm a fairly seasoned player, shall we say, on SnowRunner, I expect there to be problems. Does it bother me? Of course it does. Do I let it bother me as far as my gameplay goes? No, I don't. No, I don't. I try and carry on as much as I can. And hopefully it works. If it don't work, then hey ho, whatever it is. Right, so we're nearly... So that's the tower that we're missing, way up there. I mean, I've put a thing on it, but I don't think I'm getting there from where I am. I mean, we might do, because it looks like the islands go round. We'll grab these boxes first and bring them back to here. And then all it needs is 3 planks, and that bridge will be built. Oh look, a floating stone. No, it's not. Alright, I'm just going to stop there. Alright, so I can grab both from where I am. Just to help me out, I'm going to pack that one. There we go. So reset crane, unpack pack, and reverse back out. And that'll be this delivered for the bridge. And then all it needs is 3 planks. Yeah, that looks like it can drive round, doesn't it? To get the tower up there. I mean, the downside is the thing with the couple of vehicles that we got that can scan around. They're not quite good enough to drive around in the dirt that we're currently got. Oh? What beams? I didn't say it needed beams the last time I was here. Oh shit, is it the other one? Fuck. Oh, that's West Bridge. Oh shit, we're East Bridge. So West Bridge and East Bridge need to do two totally different things. Bollocks. Well, that's a pain. That's a pain. Okay. Gonna have to go down there, follow it back round, follow it through the stream, back over the other side, and deliver it off to that other bridge. Ugh. Told ya, figuring shit out, guys. This is going to be a lot of this over the next couple of streams, I feel. Figuring shit out. Figuring out what the game needs. Because now we got missions that don't appear, like this bridge. You know, this mission that don't appear. So that one needs, I forget what that needs, iron bars and slabs, was it? Something like that. So guys, tomorrow, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I could do a bit of racing because we got like maybe 1 or 2 races to do, and then we can move on to something else afterwards. Or we could do radio, which obviously won't happen till like 10 o'clock ish because I'll have to book in and stuff, and then we can maybe play a game afterwards if I've not done a 3-hour stream. The downside with doing radio is you guys on YouTube won't be a part of it because you don't allow music. So when I say radio, guys, TSFM is where I'm at presenting. I do a mixture of classics all the way to club to from rock to pop to country. And some of you will come in and go, what's happened to SR? Well, one of you lovely viewers that are over at YouTube that troll me every now and again ruin the fuck out of it. That's what happened. And almost cost me to stop streaming. That's how upset I was. And if it weren't for the community, I would have probably stopped streaming. But the community was like, no, don't let them get you out. Carry on. Be you. So I was like, okay. And now it's just, you know, every so often when he comes back and does it again, we just ban the account and he'll come back in with another account. We ban that account and that's all that happens. I mean, I wish they'd get hold of his IP address and just ban the fuck out of it so he couldn't fucking do it ever again. And all these VPNs and shit that people can use and get now, I wish they'd ban the fucking lot of them. Why? Because it will stop the trolling. Because we can just ban one IP address and it's done. And those who use VPNs fairly, just for a bit of, say, telly, just say, you guys are fine. I mean, what I mean is I wish they ban the ones that, for people that troll everybody. Why can't I do that? Going the other way. Brax has just got back in. I need to take off my waypoint marker as well, because that's not doing me any favours. But there's another bridge to be repaired that I've just found. So I've got West Bridge and East Bridge to do. And like I say, that's kind of the starter for 10 on jobs as well. I don't know where this fucking thing's going. I passed this thing twice, this coaster or a light. But it's going over there. Okay, next time I'm going back that way, I'll grab it and take it over there. That's nothing. Or that bit of that mission anyway. Because that's basically just that little village that I just come through. The seaside village. Alright, so that's where I'm going, just over in the distance, that broken bridge over there. This isn't going to build the bridge, but because we need 3 lots of planks to go with it. But it shouldn't be too far off once we get the planks. Oh, looks like Brax is coming towards me. That backing that he's got on there, the container and that, I think it's extra fuel, probably repair points. I understand why he's using it, because there are things to do with that probably around. I mean, like the thing that's labelled work sites, that may be repair points in fuel. Just saying. So I think this is what I got on. Yeah. There we go. So that's that. All right, wooden planks. So I need to get where Brax was. Over here at the warehouse, I think it was. Unless those wooden planks were for something else that Brax used. Where was it over here? I forget where it was. Oh, they're there, the sawmill. Okay. How did you get over there, Brax? Is there a way through kind of this way? Oh. Okay. Okay. What can we do from where we are? We can do it after the rain. So that's got to go down there now. We know where that is. The only thing is we're going to need a fuel. We'll just recover and leave. Yeah, we can do that after the rain one now. And on the way to there, we can also do that fuel trailer. Coast set aside and bring it down to here. That won't be too much out of my way. The only downside is I don't want to use a trailer. Swim in the mangoes. He's swimming in the mangoes, that's what he's doing. Alright, so we'll go pick one of these garbage things up. We'll take it over to where it's got to go. We'll grab the scout fuel trailer with the winch and take that down. What we'll do as well is we'll grab fuel from it just before we deliver it. And that will give us some more fuel to go out and about with. Like I say, we could do it getting over to where those wooden planks are as well. at some point and just finish off that bridge, and that'll give us a better way through some stuff. And then the other big bridge as well, repair that will give us a bigger thing of where we can go and not be off the road too much. Like I say, the downside is I think the road between them is broken. He's repairing. Yeah, Brax is doing the normal thing whenever we go past a task mission, so those things that look like notepads, we just pick them up and activate them, because when it comes to actually doing them full time, we can just activate them from the menu. Oh shit, is that a... Oh, that's a proper big fence. I don't think we're getting through there, you know. Well, we did get through, so hey ho. What do I know? Right, I knew I'd have to be pretty close to this, because these are normally pretty heavy, these full ones. Bastard. Yeah, bro. There you go. Right. Out the other side, past the other one. Up for rear. Grab the fuel tanker, activate that. And then take this garbage away. Right, up around here again. Seems like we can just going up and down the same road for a minute. We have. Just the way it goes sometimes. Really is. Wednesday, of course, I'm going to be doing ATS. I've been trying to make a mod work for ATS, but every time I try and install it, the game crashes, and it don't matter whether I'm on TMP or not. For some reason, ATS is a bit fragile at the moment. I don't know if anybody else has had that problem with ATS. You know, just try and change one thing, and it kind of goes lovey bye. Yeah, it's kind of being a bit like that in a moment. What mod? It's a infotainment mod. So it basically turns the infotainment center in the truck into something real, because I don't use it as a GPS. Works on ETS really, really well, and apparently it works on ATS as well, so I was just trying to do it, but just the last few weeks ATS has been a little bit up and down for me. Whereas if I try and do anything at all with ATS, it just goes, love you, bye. And it's been a pain. Where the water is at? No, I don't. It's not that one. After the rain. No, it's not after the rain. No, it's not that one. Not that one. It's that one. Like I say, works without a problem on ETS. It's like I say, ATS just recently has been a little bit kind of meh in terms of if I try to do anything. To be honest, even if, say, I try to come out of TMP and go back in again, and sometimes don't fucking like it. So I think it's just my save of it. Maybe I gotta reload it or some shit, you know what I mean? Maybe it's just got really fucking fragile. And just requires a new load. And yeah, that's where I'm looking at, going over there and coming back through, and then I'm facing kind of the right direction to go where I want to go afterwards. It's one of these mods that you don't need to install in the game as well. And like I say, ATS was crashing before I even put it in, so it's not the mod. Before anybody else says, it's the mod. It's not the mod. Because it was doing it, ATS was doing it before I even had it in there. Refuel from that 900. There we go. You can put the fuel tankers into a delivery point. As long as it's got 10% left, it will go in like that. Right, so I want to now go to the thing what I was doing before, which is that. Right, the only thing is now, I think I can go through that broken bridge part, having almost done it. I think I can go down one side and up the other. It should make it a little easier than going through the woods. At least the river isn't so bad that it pushes you downstream. I've been on how many mods am I using? What, for ATS? None. Well, I say none. Obviously, the stupid Canada Pro mods thing when I say the stupid Canada Pro Mods thing, if you know what I'm talking about, it's a very, very tiny bit of southeastern Canada. Sorry, not southeastern, southwestern Canada. A little tiny section that TMP allows. That's the only mod I got in, other than this one, which goes inside the game itself. And like I say, it was jumping out even before I put that in, so it's not... ATS's problem is not the mod. Like I say, ATS just might need a reload. When I say a reload, like save my game, because it's a privately saved game, or profile, and just reload it and whack it back in. Or it like reload it and then whack the profile back to where it was. Right, we're nearly back on the road, then we need to just doubly make sure that it'll be quicker if I can get through the broken road. It'll be quicker going that way. I mean, it probably will. So we know we can probably get down and up. And then that. It'd have been going up this way and round, which is pretty easy. Rather than going through the... Yeah, I think we'll go that way anyway. Go down and up. He means down here and up, peoples. And we'll have to work our way around that other work site. I might go to it, in fact, see what it needs. Because if it needs things that are in the area, I just will grab it and open it up. Otherwise, I'm going to cross in there, going up that road there. What do you need? Consumables and cement. I don't know whether that remembers that or not, but yeah. Some of these maps now, guys, you really do need a good memory. Because, like I say, things like the job sites and some of the stuff now, they don't come up on the menus for what they need. Right, so... Oh yes, here, go down here. And up the other side. Do you know, this is kind of the first big day I've played this game without Kev. Now, this playthrough don't matter so much if I play with Kev or not. Roadcraft is the one that really matters. I cannot play that without him. And the reason being is we're sharing saves. Ooh. It's that way, isn't it? Yeah, it's that way there. Yeah, we're sharing a save, so literally he can't play it without me, I can't play it without him, unless we're like collecting toys or something like that. and then we can kind of do it separately. Well, I say we can do it separately. We can do that together. We just can't sell it together. But I can sell mine because I'm hosting, but he's kind of has to sell, go out, or rather, collect them together, go out, sell them, and come back in to get the cash. Otherwise, the game would just see it as mine. If I could be in today, I would, but I'm unwell. Yeah, no, dude, I know. So I've told everybody that you're unwell, dude. Stop trying to fucking gain the sympathy vote. You've only got a fucking stomach bug. But we wish him well, peoples. We wish him well, and hopefully it don't keep him down for that long. I know I'm a cunt. I happily call you the same. Right, one container. Right. That's one done. Right, there's something up here that could do with activating, so I think before we log out, or before we restart... Can I get up there? I can get up there, that's okay. We'll go and grab that. Log out? Oh, is it fucked up for you, is it, mate? Yeah, no worries, dude. Logging out now. I'll log out all the way, Brax, so to reset it. Give it a second or two, and then we'll go back in. Oh, that's nice. Sweet. A suggestion that I made to TSFM about their request sound thing. They're going to alter it so we can play it and it tells you every request, like, way of doing it in one little advert. I said no choice, but I won't say goodbye anymore. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow, they're using a fucking hell. What's that fucking called there? The I used to use it. What, like the second truck I ever used, the yellow one. Oh fuck. Just like a couple of levels in the game, you pick that thing up. I mean, the pickups I never use. The only real pickup I use is the F750, the Ford. Pacific P12? No, the yellow one. It's... Oh, it's going to bug me now. Going to bug me now. Royal something? You get it in the first couple of maps. I used to use it in conjunction with the Azov 64131. And I forget what it's called. BM Royal, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. That's what that was, the yellow truck. Right. You get it at Tamar, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's not too far into the game, is it? Right, okay, so I mean, I'd like to do a few of these, but the medium pipe's going all the way to the factory, and we haven't got everything open to get it to the factory yet. I mean, we'd have to, just to get them out of here, we'd have to get worksite open. We'd have to get the bridge open. We'd have to get that worksite open before we even get that, so let's forget about that one. This one's just a find and scan. I believe that's on this map. And then visit the research center, whatever the research center is. On the other map, so it's probably the other map, that one. High voltage. On the other map. Do ancillaries on the other map, so that's for the other map. So we've basically got only one thing to do on this map, which is medium pipes, but to do it, we'd have to repair a few bridges.
Use the bus tokens, partner!
Bridging the gap. 2 spare parts, 2 wooden.
Thanks.
Okay.
Just thought I'd stop and say hi.
Hey Chucky, how's it going?
Saying as you're like driving with me and all that, I thought I'd.
So
appreciate
we've
the fact that
actually
you joined
done
me,
part of
so-
this. We just need to get the planks.
I know, but I'm trying to get round this way.
We know the rear is a few planks. We just got to get
It
them.
won't let me go the other way.
Because there's wooden planks outside there.
Oh,
And there's 3
right.
of them. You're going to... You need logs? Well, there's 3 planks there, mate. Right outside the sawmill. I could just grab them to open up the bridge. If I can get around there. But it's just getting around there. Which... will mean... trying to swim across somehow. I think I can go to the factory, out the other side of the factory, go round there, go down there, and probably swim it across these islands. And then it's figuring a way out, a way to get from probably up round there, around that jungle, past tricky descent. And then, yeah, there's a wiggly road straight up in. Yeah, there's three things there. So yeah, this fuck it. Just do it. Is it me, or is the lobby that it given us, Brax, a bit fucking laggy as fuck? Things seem a bit laggy on this, It's laggy, yeah. Return to main menu. Again, guys, this is just a SnowRunner thing. And like I say, you either put up with it or you don't. Unfortunately. Just gotta hope that it gives us a decent server. Or decent online gameplay place. Come on, load. Think this might be due for a cache reload, maybe. Oh, this is better. This is better. Right, where am I going? Right, I'm going all the way up there, following all the way to the end. Yeah, this one's a better one. Tell that already just by using the look around. If you've got the game, guys, but don't have this map, you're still welcome to come in and try it. Because with SnowRunner and a few other games, you're able to join even if you don't have the DLC. And obviously SnowRunner is one of them. SnowRunner is one of them. Roadcraft's another. You don't have to have the DLCs to come in and join the game. And still get XP and money for your own games. Yeah, not too bad, Chucky. Also, peoples, remember, if you're looking for a VTC, exchange VTC in chat, come join us at Sorry Transport. Also, with that, we are still looking for some reps. So please, if you are already with the company, not if you're new to the company, but if you're already with the company, please send a DM into me or Minute, and we'll put your name forward for the rep position. There's 3 available. And we've also got a vote going in the VTC chats for ATS skins. That closes the end of this month. And also there's people asking about push months. There is a kind of vote in the VTC chat again. But for that one, we're going to need at least half of people to vote if you do want to do a push month. And the reason why I say at least half is because it's no point doing a push month if there's just 10 people out of 80 like pushing for miles. I mean, really isn't. But saying that, if you wanted to do your own push month, we'll support you by coming along for a drive every so often. So, you know, if you want to just set yourself out your own personal go and do a push month, we'll support you. Come out and drive with you, so you don't get bored while you're doing it, because that's the biggest killer of a push. No matter if it's personal for the company, is the boredom in doing relentless miles, and it is relentless miles. Especially if you're doing like 100,000 or something. You know, it's at least three and a bit thousand miles a day. So it is a big old effort. And the thing is, if you have a day off, you've got to add the average mileage from that 3,500 miles a day onto the rest of your mileage. So you miss a day, it ends up 3.5 to 3.8. You miss another day, it's 4.1. Miss another day, it's nearly 5. You know, and it goes up like that the whole way. We're missing a couple of days, so you really got to keep on top of it. You can't just go, oh, we're going to do a push month, but we're going to miss 5 days. Nah. Don't happen. Can't afford to miss nothing. If you set yourself a goal, that is, you can't afford to miss nothing. You've got to keep those miles up. Okay. We're going down there, across there, and across. Okay, so that's easy enough. And that's me having done 5 or 6 pushes already, personal ones and BTC ones, and having got over 100,000 miles 3 times in my BTC career. I know how hard it is. Like, I really know how hard it is, and really know what needs to be done, and you know, having the, I don't know, confidence or whatever you want to call it to keep doing it until it's done. And like I say, if you're going to be doing one, even a personal one, let us know when you're going to be trucking, and we'll come and support you. And in that way you probably won't get bored while you're doing it and then be on the verge of giving up, just say, and not making it. This the right way? Yeah, I've just come over. Oh, instead of going over that way, I've come over that way. Okay, that's the wrong way, but hey. No way through there, Matt. Should have gone over this way. You've come over the wrong one, Matt. Should have carried on to that one. Shit, shiggity shit. Like I say, guys, I've added a browser source to yesterday for the tip section of Lumiere. Not Lumiere, sorry. It's not Lumiere, it's Streamloops. So if anyone wants to tip that way, you can, and then we'll get a notification through Stream if you do it. It's a bit different the way that they do it. Basically, the way Streamloops do it is if you tip through them, I get it kind of the end of like the pay month that I've set. Whereas if you tip through, say, the tip line, which is now a Lumiere link, I get that straight away because it goes straight into my PayPal, and I lose about, I don't know, 10% of it through PayPal fees. Which is what it is. Right, is it that way? Yeah, it's not that way. There has been a couple of new clips that have gone through to TikTok. Many of you have seen them already and given thumbs up and chatted and stuff, contributing to their activity, which is great to see. And on YouTube Shorts and stuff. And I've a few comments that I've had in return to say that people enjoy my stuff. I've commented back on, or at least given them a thumbs up. So yeah. And if I can, I just put the raw clip out there as well. I don't fandangle it or anything like that. I just put the raw clip out there. And if people like it, people like it. Oh shit, okay. I'm just trying to pick its way through the islands here, I think. Right, which way through from here? Well, it goes round that way, so I don't know whether we've got to go round the island or over it or what, but we're heading for there. What we'll try and do is just get our wheels on the side of this one. Oh yeah, I can see it now. You're supposed to go around the right hand side of that one. Okay. We know that for next time. No, we made it. I don't know which way I'm going now, though. Okay. Down that way. So, okay, so we're going down that way. Then down that way. Follow that, follow that, follow that, follow that. Follow, 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 follow. Follow. That way. And follow right up here. Grab 3 and then back the same way. Where's Brax? You're not heading for those planks, are you? Please don't say you are, because I've already said that I'm heading there. Because you just might have wasted a fucking hour. I'm guessing Brax has been this way already, and this is open. No. Oh, that. Fucking heard that go down under the ground. I really hope he's not going for them logs. That was good. That or those planks. That will upset me greatly. Come on, you fucktard. What the fuck's this place? Must be a drop-off. Okay. Oh, I didn't go down that way. Okay. Only downside is now I've got to try and back near with this. Well, I say downside, it's not really downside, it's the long drive back again. What's up, Rex? Did you want to carry one? Rex seems to know where he's going, so we'll follow Rex as much as we can. I think he knows the way back to Eastbridge faster than what I did. Well, that was a waste of fuel. Just could have fucking reversed. Well, this is definitely not the way I came. Is that new? I think that's new. The dust trail that Brax is leaving behind. I think that's new graphic. It's like I said the other day to something that I spotted in Roadcraft. I'd rather them fix the gameplay situation rather than putting dust trails in or shit like that. I really would, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks nice. Really does look alright. I'd just rather them fix the shittiness in the game. You know, the little bugs that have been bothering the game for years and years and years. I'd rather have them put the time and effort into that rather than in a dust trail. You know, it's like the little sparks that's in Roadcraft. Rather than have them fix something else that really makes the gameplay shit. Rather than having them do that. That truck's alright, a little slow through the squidgy stuff, but it's alright. But then again, Brax always has one of his biggest talents for this game is making trucks work for him when they don't really work for other people. One of Brax's biggest strengths in this game. I can't use Brax's trucks, I've tried. Like I say, he gave me the exact settings for one of his trucks once, and it didn't work for me. So, which is why I say, you know, if it works for you, it works for you. If it don't worry about it. You know what I mean? You know, I use trucks that work for me, and I know back to front. You know, wherever Brax is leading me, I almost know that my truck can make it. Without really thinking about it, I know my truck can make it. The only thing that it won't make is if there's like a bit of a dip with a rock on it. There we go, I'm actually pushing Brax through. But like I say, it's all a case of he knew a way through here and I didn't. In fact, I think I was on the other side of here a second ago and thought I looked at it and thought, nah, that's not a way through. So, you know. Oh yeah, I realise where we are now. Yeah, we were here just a second ago. So I turned around and went back the other way. But yeah, he's not winching, so it's powerful enough. It's just not. Yeah, left, mate, left. Left up through the factory. And then, yeah, when you get to the next big junction on the road. What are you going down there for? Oh yeah, that's why he did that. Shit. Okay. Yeah. I might not be able to get that looking down now. This is where my truck falls on its arse with its low nose. Yeah, this is where the low nose really doesn't help. But we managed it. Dude, that's something else that Brax knew and I didn't know, that that bridge collapsed. Again, comes with just checking things out, looking around, going over it, whatever. Yeah. I think this is where Brax's truck has its advantages over me as well now, because I think it's quicker on the road. Well, this one's definitely quicker through the really mushy, muddy stuff. But then, yeah, it's equalised by the road, and probably Brax's truck uses less fuel. So we've done a couple of missions today, a couple of tasks rather. This one's a big one because it means we can get across to an island a little easier. Right, so next big junction I got to take a right. Brax should be almost there by now. How? How? How did you get 3? You only had 1. How did you manage to deliver 3? You only had 1 on board. Think where the water needs planks. Yeah. Let's just deliver 2 down then. I don't know, mate. You delivered 1 and it delivered all 3, so I ain't got a fucking clue. That said it needed 3 planks, and yet you delivered 1 and it acted and it did the bridge. So fuck it, eh? The only downside is this one says it needs 3, and I bet it will need 3 because it's me delivering it. Almost want to have you deliver this as well. Oh no, 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 no. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Fucking hell. Jesus shit. Yeah, I know which one I'm going at, Rex. We're definitely going to need some planks now, some logs now. But at least that's one bridge done, you know what I mean? That didn't do 3. Oh my god. I mean, I don't know whether that would be any bloody quicker either to go through there and up through there to get there. But anyways, this one's done. Which means we can make our way across to this one. This one's planks and bars. I think not planks and bars, slabs and bars. I think it's definitely bars, 2 bars. And also by going over to here. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. So it's that one. Go across here, through there, past the trailer store, past the fuel station. And the last tower is down here somewhere. Past the service hub. I don't know. Don't know, really don't know. Think I'll grab this other garbage thing. Think I'll grab this other garbage thing and take it over to the port. Guys and girls, that raid was from the Average Viking. He was over there playing a bit of Farm Sim starting off, then he went to Power World. Is he, and I can now hear myself, which is horrible. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, his legs were aching because he was out partying all weekend. It was allowed, it was his birthday. But I think what you were saying, Tad, is you've been, some gnats or whatever, midges, is whatever got it, yeah, and chewed you to death, basically. I've just been lucky so far. I haven't had to get up for a little walk. Like I said in your stream, my back was in spasms this morning. Don't know what was wrong. Maybe I twisted in my sleep and it was like, fuck off, I don't know. Flesh-eating zombie bugs. Possibly, dude, possibly. Hey, Crash, how's it going? But guys, for those of you who don't know me, my name is 1xMadMattX1 or at MadMatt_gaming on the red side. And very similar to Tab, I play simulation games mainly. So for instance, I'm not sure whether I'm going to be racing or I'm going to be on the radio tomorrow. And you're going to go, on the radio? What's that? I'm on TSFM, trucksim.fm. You can get it on your electronic devices by saying you want to listen to trucksim FM, and it should take you there. So basically, to listen on your home device, you skip the dot because the radio station is called trucksim.fm. But like I say, you just when you ask your device, you leave out the dot. So yeah, I'm not sure whether I want to be on the radio tomorrow, which means I won't be live on YouTube because you guys don't allow music. And then do some racing. I don't know yet. I'm also trialing some new overlays for racing, and I'm not sure whether they all work, even though it's supposed to be free. I say they're supposed to be some of them that I'm using are free. I think all of them that I'm currently using are free from Go Setups. I mean, it's the only time I've wanted to pay for a subscription to some stuff with the Go lot. Can't do, on it. Right, let's take this over to where it's got to go. It's a bit of a journey, but hey, here's what it is. And that'll be another little task down that we don't have to do later. So I think we've got one tower to go, and that's about it. And then we've done all the towers. We've got loads of roads to open before it gets a lot easier. I mean, we just completed a bridge that was broken. But weirdly, when we were supposed to deliver 3 planks. Brax delivered 1 and it completed, so we were like, what the fuck? That was supposed to have been 3 planks, not 1 plank. But yeah. So I think we got Winston tomorrow with GT3s, and we got 1 other. I mean, last week we didn't have anything. It's just the way it worked out, to be fair. And I think we got Porsche Cup tomorrow as well. We'll have to have a look what we got and what we not got. That's still got another part of the mission to do as well. I think that's a trailer. Another trailer. Or it could be service spare parts, I don't know. But this is Mexico. If you haven't seen this map before, it's Mexico. It's the new DOC for SnowRunner. It looks freaking awesome. I mean, really does. They've made a lot of effort with it. They've also made a lot of little other graphics with the game as well. And I was saying this before you guys came in from tabs, that maybe they should have fixed some shit instead of concentrating on new shit. Maybe they should have fixed some stuff that was already there and broken, rather than bringing new stuff. I think it's more important to have a smooth running game rather than bringing new stuff that can make it broken again. That's just me, but you know, it's the way I would look at it. So we're going this way round because we can't get over the little freaking hump that's in the road there, because the nose of this truck is a little low. Whitney, bitch. Hopefully Tav's legs get better soon. That's shit, they can enjoy a game that he really does enjoy playing, which is farming, because he can't use his pedals because of his legs. See, that's another thing. We could farm tomorrow as well, instead of doing radio and that, on the challenge map farm of Drummond Extended. And it's, I say it's challenge map, and the reason why it's a challenge map, because I'm doing it in conjunction with rules that have been put in by the map maker Cal Leroy, and basically what it does is it's created a very, very realistic playthrough. I mean, very realistic playthrough. There is almost nothing I can do cheaty. I say almost nothing. There is nothing I can do that's cheaty. And I'm literally building up a contract area. Should man up and farm hardcore with keyboard and mouse. Lampard, even I wouldn't do that. I am so I said this at Llama a couple of years back. They try to get me to do that bell loading thing with the keyboard and mouse. I can't do it. I know I can't do it. I've not played keyboard and mouse in the game at all. Literally, I've not even played controller in the game. Call myself a gamer? Yeah, I do. And the reason I call myself a gamer, I use the peripherals I choose to use. And that's being a gamer. If you choose to use keyboard and mouse, that's you. You know, or anybody else that chooses to use keyboard and mouse. If I choose to use a steering wheel and a farm sim stick and this and that and the other, that's the way I game. You game your way, I game my way. I can't say that you're wrong and you can't say I'm wrong, because that's farming. Or any other game you want to play. After new mountain bike boy was on stage at Llama, then done veil stacking. Yeah, well, we all know what happened in a minute. Just talking shortcuts. Well, you know, it's like I said, if, you know, you're on about keyboard and mouse, and like I say, we play the way we want to play, you play the way you want to play. If you play keyboard and mouse, that's your choice. We play with steering wheels and farm sim 6 and this and that and the other, and that's the way we enjoy the game. You thought you were making a piss take, and I'm making a statement. Because you won't be the only one that would say, oh, he could use a keyboard, he could just use this, he could just use that. Well, if it's that's not the way somebody wants to game, then that's not the way somebody wants to game. Yeah, that's what I mean. The bell stacking thing, that was at Llama. Like I said, I was asked to do it, and I said no, because I said, look, what are you using? They said keyboard and mouse. I went, I've never used that. Literally never in the game used that. I've always used a steering wheel. I've always used either a controller or icon city buttons to use the equipment. You couldn't do it either, or with fingers and thumbs. I mean, don't get me wrong. If they say had a steering wheel and a farm sim stick up there, I'd do it easily do it in less than a few minutes. And that's not being big-headed, because I've done it. I've done the farm stacking thing, the bell stacking thing that they had in, I forget which game it was, and I did it like in a couple of minutes. But that was using, like I say, a steering wheel and a farm sim stick. And it don't matter whether I use a front loader or a telehandler. I'm faster with the telehandler, but I can use a front loader. And I think in whatever game it was, all you had to do is put the bells on the trailer. You didn't really need to you didn't really need to put them in any sort of a tidy row or anything like that. Was it 22 that did that in? Was it FS22 that did the bell stacking thing? They had it like on a side game. I think it was, wasn't it? But yeah, like I say, give me any steering wheel you want and a farm sim stick, and yeah, I could do it easy. As long as, I mean, I was just about to say, as long as the controls are similar to what I'm used to, but they would be, because I've not changed anything. And that's the way I play. It's just like in Farm Sim, if you play with mods, then you play with mods that's like speed you up, capacity, whatever. And I can't tell you you're wrong. You know, that's the wrong way to do it, because that's the way you're playing. And the reason why I can't tell you you're wrong, because when I'm playing a chill out game, I play with mods that make the capacity a little bit bigger. Why? Because normally I'm playing on my own. And instead of going to and fro the field all the time, I just like to load and go. I just like to harvest it all, load and go. And that's the way I like to play. Whoop. And like I say, that's the way I play, and nobody can tell me that I'm doing it wrong, because that's the way that I play when I'm chilling. Boosh, that's another one done. Right then. Right, it's no point doing that pipes one, because even though we're right next to the pickup, which is there, they have to go way over there. And we've still got a bridge to build here. There's still a work site to finish here. Yeah, there's still lots of stuff before we can do that. Even though we could go round it, that's not a problem. Pick it up, go round there, go through there, and then it's this one that we're struggling with now. So we need So it's I know it's beams and something else. I don't know whether we got beams close by. I suppose we could check with the port, which is behind me. Now I know some of you are gonna know, you know, how to play the game. Going, you know, you can just do it by the menu. Yeah, it's probably quicker for me to drive up the ramp there, though. If I could get to beams and groovy. I can't, but I can. No. That's a no then. Right, okay. Can I get to that? Right, okay. No. Right, southern jungle, northern jungle. No, we don't want to do that. Is the other bridge on thing? Because the other bridge was broken route. Oh yeah, West Bridge. There it is. Boosh. So this would tell me where the stuff is. Okay, so 2 wood planks, 1 metal beam. So we need some more metal planks. Didn't say metal plank. That didn't say fucking thing the other day. Is there a sawmill on here? Don't think there is there? I've not seen a sawmill. That's probably on the other... Probably on the other map. So what you're saying is when you play Farm Sim for the first time, you use the steering wheel and the farm stick. When I first did Farm Sim, yes, I used the steering wheel and which was on Xbox. I still use the steering wheel and where you got the planks in the sawmill. Oh, so it's already got planks up there. Okay. And the factory's got bars, so I need to travel back there anyways. Yeah, I think I used my G920, sorry, and a controller for some of the crane stuff, which is very similar to the farm stick. I say similar. It's not similar at all, is it? Because it's a double stick and a few, you know, some other buttons. But yes, I did play on console. Same as quite a lot of people that have now got PCs. Lampard. And if you've come in here to be insulting, you'll soon be fucked off. You know, you don't say that to Tav, do you? Oh, you were a console peasant, because he started on console too. You'll need to take logs to the sawmill. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I need to find a collection point for logs. Oh, you have done, but, you know, if you're too insulting, he'll just go, love you, bye, and you'll be gone. Same as if you come in here and do the same to me. You know, I don't stand for shit. But, you know, he was on console. A lot of people are on console as well. I don't mind, Smiler, I don't mind people having their say. You know I don't. And like I say, most people that I know that game started on a console, and the reason why they started on a console, because it was fucking cheaper. You know, back in there, a PC was probably worth more then than it ever was now, and they were kind of shit. You know, I mean, the first PC I have is an i3 with a 1060 Ti. Now, with that, I could play Euro Truck on ultimate settings, but I couldn't stream with it if I was playing on the computer. I had to use it as a stream PC and play on my console most of the time. So the first time I ever joined and back then GD on a farm, I was on console. And then I gradually saved some money and managed to build my own PC. And that lasted 6 or 7 years, and in fact it's still going because somebody's bought it off me, and it's still going strong. And I've got my own PC. Valley Springs is out, nice. Yeah, with the challenge map that I'm doing, dude, I really don't have time to start a new map at the moment. My first PC was a Pentium 1 with a Voodoo FX card. Wow, okay, yeah, that's old. And here's what most people don't understand though, Lampard. In new money, that PC, in new money and obviously newer specs, is probably about £3 worth now, when that thing first came out. I don't know anybody who could afford that. Right, back the way I just come and down there, and then follow through to there and through to there. I mean, those things were, when they first came out, those things weren't cheap. Not at all. You know that, I mean, you're talking about back in the days when schools, and I do mean schools, were still using the BBC microchip computer, which is fucking archaic in terms of that thing. It cost me £800 from Hughes's. I don't understand what Hughes's is, mate. Was that like an electrical store? What was it? But like I say, pound for pound from what was available back then to now, you're probably talking true cost now in today's market of about £3 grand. And I don't know a lot of people that can shell out £3 grand straight out. I mean, I can. And there's a lot of people, a lot of you watching that would go the same thing, same way, you know, I can't afford to just put my hand in my pocket to, and it's the original PC word, yeah, so it would have been, that would have been top dollar for what it was. So yeah, like I say, with the specs that were around then to the specs that are available now, and money-wise now to then, you're probably talking about a £3 grand computer. And like I say, I don't know anybody who could shell that out. I mean, back then, I still don't know who could shell out 800 quid. I think my dad was just getting, back then, was getting about £100 a week and working fucking hard for it. I mean, our first computer in our house, my brother bought it for himself. and it was a Spectrum 128K with the tape player built into the side. I was working as a scaffolder on about 1,500 quid a week. What, when that thing first came out? I doubt it. 1,500 quid a week back then. Wow, you must have been a millionaire, dude. Because when that thing first came out, that had to be 85, maybe? I know a lot of people who don't even get that a week now. And money's gone up massively since then. I mean, Jesus shit, I was on the buses, which was one of the highest paid jobs in my area. And until I just about give up, I still was on less than £500 a week. And back in 85, a lot of scaffolders weren't even ticketed to do the job. That was when builders were paid top rate. I mean, in 90, when did I go to Germany? 90, 95? Yeah, 95, I wasn't even 18. I was about 16 in a few months. I went over there as a labourer, and the site that we went to didn't want labourers. I know. And we were getting 1,800 marks a week. And 1,800 marks was about £600. And the guy that I was working with was getting exactly the same amount as a fully qualified chippy. And that was when going to Europe, you were getting more money than working in the UK. Right then, sawmill. Don't think there is a sawmill on this map. We'll have to look for one. Oh, sorry, not sawmill. Forestry thing to get wood. That's crafting for wood, for planks, which is what I need. Yeah, there is no place to get them. Free upgrades on this map. Gonna have to go through to Sierra Fortune just to see where the sawmill is. Just not the sawmill, the fuck. I keep calling it a sawmill. It's not a sawmill, it's a fucking log station. Logging station. Get these wooden planks. Water storage, so there's got to be something with water to do in here. Cement bricks and tetrapods. I have no idea. Beams and rows. Vehicle spare parts, service spare parts. That's got all them cabiny stuff. That's solar panels only. Consumables. Yeah, we're gonna have to explore the other side. Right. Can we get through the other side? So we can go across there, and that bridge is open, so we can get across there. Yeah. And then we just have to go around through here to get out. I don't know where that goes, but... Anyways, let's not just stand here talking about it. Let's fucking actually get out there. So this thing's like using the Tuz, but it's a truck. It's the Zix 605R with a fuel pod on top and roof supplies as well. So like I say, guys, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I might do a bit of radio, I might do some racing, depending on what comes up. I'm going to have to look to see what races I've got. Linda's supposed to be doing fun races tomorrow night, and that'll be an unknown because we don't know what she plans on doing. The last time she did it, it vibrated my shoulder so bad I couldn't do fuck all for like 2 days. So we just have to like mix and match, watch what races we do. Because we do still have frozen shoulder on one of our shoulders, it's just not... This doesn't play up that much. Although it's still there. Like I say, oh, no, that's fucking slipped on it. It slipped on the grass again. So the trucks I use, guys, the reason why they're so slippery, even on tarmac, is because I don't use tyres for tarmac. Because it's very rarely you're on the tarmac this much. So I don't use the tyres for it. I use the tyres for mushy stuff, for mud, for snow. I don't bother doing road tires. What's the fucking point? Like I say, there's very few mats where you get this much tarmac to run on. Puntun Diesel, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate you. Left. Quite important, this exploration now. Quite important that I find the log station. Or find a warehouse where there's abundance of logs, abundance of planks. So like I say, guys, this is Mexico. It is a very nice looking map. I've not seen what the other map looks like yet, but we're on our way over. Okay, so which way am I going? That goes to a dead end, so we want to go straight on, take the double road, and then a right. And then we'll go across the other bridge. I think we need to turn on the dirt road right. That's a trailer store, okay. What truck's that? Oh, it's Brax's truck. We actually guessed this was Mexico before we came on the map, me and Kev, because we saw a picture, and in the very background of it was a Mexican flag. So we sort of went, oh, it's Mexico. Okay, so we need to go, by the looks of it, up this way. Then turn down here. I don't know whether I will be able to get across there or not, so we'll just stay on the path. Come on that way. That way. That way, and out the gate. Not sure how much of the stream there will be to go, guys. It depends how far away the sawmill is from when we go get the other side. Like I say, this is just an exploration phase that we kind of like to do. We did it the last time we played on the game, just to come over here and we explored this map for the first time. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, but it'll be an early stream anyway, so I'll be live by 7 o'clock. It might be slightly earlier, but I'll be live by about 7 o'clock the latest. Like I say, it might be racing, it might be farming. I don't know yet, I haven't decided. Might be radio. And if it's radio, of course, there'll be no YouTube, just letting you know. So if I'm not live by about 7:30 on YouTube, guys, then you'll have to look for the Twitch page. Come on. Oh. Okay, so it is left. So I was looking at that thinking, fuck, I ain't got to go down there, have I? But yeah, anyway, I'd like to thank Brax for his help today. He's been awesome as always. Like I say, it says playing it with Kev, but Kev wasn't doing very well today. He's got an upset stomach. So yeah. Just remember, Mrs. Kev, less rat poison, more drain cleaner. Only joking. She wouldn't do that anyway, she couldn't live without him. Dude's amazing. I'm not just saying that, Kev is an amazing dude. He does a similar thing to what I do, you know. And Tav, you know. Go on. There we go. So yeah, like I say, on my challenge map farm, we're currently amassing equipment so we can buy some more fields and make some money from crops and stuff. We've also had to buy a grain dryer. Why? Because the moisture mod's in, so we can't just sell shit if it's still partially wet. Well, we can, but obviously we don't get as much for it, so, you know. And we currently had to sell some of the goat milk. We inherited some goats from a field we bought. To be honest, we're meaning to put some more goats in there, in fact, just so they use a bit more grass and create a few bit, you know, some more milk. But we'll have to see kind of what the funds are. That's always the way with the challenge map thing. It's whatever the funds will allow. Because like I say, I don't borrow. I say I don't borrow. Of course, I'm already $1 million in debt, or whatever I am in debt. Well, $1 million in debt at the start of the game. With the bank, and I have to pay $5 grand a month at least. Which we're coming up to the first year already. So I think I'm currently in July. So I've only got August and then September, and then I can sell everything in that shed. Which I acquired virtually a year ago now. So that'll be a bonus. I've got a lot of things to sell. A lot of things. And it's all really old, well, I say really old equipment, or really low quality equipment. That's more like it. Right then, what we got? Right. Okay, so not a clue where we are. So for now, I guess we just try and find our way to some towers. First tower looks like it's right in front of me, so that'll be easy. Maybe. I say easy, I shouldn't say easy. Shouldn't say easy, not in this fucking climate. The minute you say it's easy or think it's easy, it ends up fucking not. It's just like if you're in an industry where, I don't know, people can affect how much of a good or bad day you have. And you go, oh, it's quiet. It ends up being a really shite day. Because it'll end up being not as quiet as you think. Happens too often to be just a coincidence. You know, when you go, oh, it's a quiet day, and all of a sudden you're busy as fuck. Yeah, wish I didn't say it. Wish I didn't use the keyword now. Whenever I used to say, you know, I'm having a quiet day or something, I would say, it's not been so busy today. Not that it's been quiet. It's not been so busy as I thought it was going to be. Right, Tower 1, right in front. Come on, up you go. There we go. Waffle unlocked. Ooh. I'm going, ooh, but it's an observation place. It's got satellites too. Concrete plant, there's your slabs. So the nearest tower after this is over here. I bet you gotta go up around this road to get there. We just will carry on. That'll go around there, around there, around there, around there. Past that. Let's put a little dot there. That'll go up around there, around there, around there, around there. And then I bet it's got to go up around here. Okay, let's keep going. The sawmill looks like it's a fucking long ways off. I say a long ways off. It might not be. It might be just the fact that I went through the wrong gate because there's two, and it's near the other gate. That might be the thing. It might not be, but it might be the thing. We will only find out when we get a few more towers. There's a possibility though, guys, we might run out of time on today's stream because we're already at 3 hours and 13 minutes of stream, and I normally only do about 3 hours. So we'll see how this goes towards down to this tower, and if it don't go so well, we might make the decision that that's it and go look for some other brilliant streamer to raid into. But yeah, guys, Tuesday, Wednesdays and Thursdays for me are early start streams. So I start streaming at about 6:30, 7 o'clock on those days. Fridays is a dinner time stream because that's Roadcraft. If Kev's available, that is. Saturdays is anywhere between a 7 o'clock start or an 11 o'clock start, depending on what minute wants to do, whether he wants to start or do the dinner time run. And then Sundays is again kind of like a midday stream till about 2-3 o'clock, and that's kind of the times at the moment of my streams. Come on. Don't know what I'm going to have for tea today. Over the last couple of days, we've had homemade tandoori pizzas. So homemade tandoori pizza is very simple to make. What you do is you get yourselves a couple of naan breads. We like the garlic and herb naan breads, so that's what we used. And for the sauce, we used korma. So pot of korma mix, spread that out over the thing. And then we used tandoori chicken with peppers and onions. And then mozzarella cheese sprinkled over the top. And then just stick it in the oven for about 14-15 minutes on about 160, 170, depending on how good your oven is. They come out absolutely lovely. Okay, so there's the other tower that we're going to now, the red thing on top of the hill. Before we log out, we always make sure that anybody that's playing with us at the moment is free and clear. Oh, look what I see down there. Something that I don't want to see. It's a coil trailer. Big fucking thing. Don't want to see that. Or didn't want to see that. Why didn't want to see that? Because it's a pain in the fucking ass. Before we move it, we're going to have to definitely make sure the road is clear of obstacles. So literally check out the route that's going on, make sure all the roads are open, and yeah, then bring it through. If the roads aren't open, no point. It's just a waste of time and effort until we can do the whole journey. Looks like this is kind of what I'll be doing next Monday when we come on the game. Is finishing off the looking around here for the not the sawmill, the fucking log station. We've not even used the tank of fuel yet, so we've gone quite a long way with this tank of fuel. Right, up you go. You seen any frogs? Not today, no. Not today. I don't think there's frogs on this one, mate. There's macaws. Shitloads of macaws. Is it that way? Yeah, it is. Kev's only saying that because in the last map, I don't know, we were playing it for about I don't know what would you say, Kev, 2 weeks maybe, and all of a sudden I spotted this frog jumping off this fucking rock formation, and he was like, "Nah, there isn't," and I was like, "Fucking watch my stream, mate," and he saw it and he was like, well, "I'd be fucked." Literally a frog that comes out top of the rock formation and just jumps in the water. And he does it like every few minutes. Okay, we still not got any fucking logs. Okay, there's 3. So I bet the log station's over here somewhere. Next to the other gate. What I'll do next time is head towards that one. But I think that's going to be it for now. Brax, you up to anything? How many times did we drive past and never noticed? Yeah, fucking loads. Loads and loads and loads. We just fucking drove right through that water and then all of a sudden it happened right in front of me. And I was like, oh, look at that. That looks good. I don't know. Let's move to the garage. Right then, guys, we're going to head out. So I'm going to let Brax do his thing while he's here. You guys are usually, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you again some other time. Love you by like tomorrow early morning. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but hopefully you join me for it anyways. Toodles. You guys on Twitch, hang fire.